So welcome to MDE day 3, MDE 54, day 3. We are talking a little bit about scale factors. So the most of your scale factors you'll go ahead and see in your Math 154. But to talk a little about it, it's something where you're scaling or increasing the size. So we usually use it for two geometric figures, but say you wanted to make a drawing of a house and you want to figure out where you're going to put your couch, where you might put the kitchen counters. You can't do a drawing with the entire house, but you can do a scaled down version. So maybe this is 1/30th the size. And then we can draw it, look at blueprints, things like that. So when you do a scale with two geometric figures, the ratio of the lengths of the corresponding sides are what you're looking at. So this, for example, has a 2-to-1 scale. So the larger is twice the smaller, and vice versa. So this 1/2 inch gets multiplied by 2 to be 1 inch. This 1.5 inch gets multiplied by 2 to be 3. If I want to go the other way, I divide. So if I'm trying to go from the scale to the big one, I multiply. So that 2/1 ratio, I can also rewrite as this is, say, the actual one, and 1 is the model, or 1 is the scaled down version, something like that. So then say I come down here to the next page and say this model is a 1 to 1/44th scale. Well, that would mean that here is my model. The original one, the actual, every piece of the model is 144 times that, or that much smaller if I'm going actual to model. So if the real one is a length of 240, you would put 1/44 equals x over 240 if you needed to find the other one. And now I could also say this is my scale factor. This is my, my computation. And then down here is my actual, up top is my model. So talking about how I would label those. So now I'm going to go to that actual idea of a scale drawing. So here's a house. It's got a study, a kitchen, a bedroom, or an apartment. There's the blueprint. And it says that every inch is 6 feet. So when you see 2 inches, it really represents 12 feet. And what we want to know is, using the blueprint, find the original dimensions of the house. So the original dimensions would be whatever this is and whatever that is. So first we've got to figure out, well, what are the dimensions? Because they're broken up into 3. This is the study, this is some sitting room, this is a bedroom. So 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. Okay, so I've got that. And then this one is 2 plus 3 inches. So that's 5 inches. So now I'm going to use that scale. 1 inch is 6 feet. And I'm going to come over here. Inches need to be on top and feet on the bottom. And then I'm going to cross multiply that. So again, the units have to match. And then when I do the cross multiplication, I'm going to come up with 6 times 4.5 divided by 1. You don't really have to divide by 1. So that one is 27 feet. So the actual measurement here is 27 feet. And then if I do the other one, 1 inch is 6 feet. So 5 inches is how many feet? And I'm multiplying that through 2. So that is 30 feet. And now you've seen a really brief intro to scale factors. Again, you should see a lot more in your Math 154 class.